Hi, this is Lisa from Saving Cent by Cent. My family and I are here at Disneyland and we are so excited to be here. We've taken a few years and saved money to be able to come, so we're really excited. So today and through the week I'm going to give you a few tips on how to save for Disneyland when you're on a budget. We are here at the Tropicana Inn and Suites, which is directly across the street from Disneyland. In the background, let me see if I can zoom in, you can see Space Mountain. When I was looking for places to stay at Disneyland, I wanted a hotel that was close by Disneyland, so that way we could take naps, and also that way my son and daughters could take naps during the middle of the day, that we come back really easily. So this is the Tropicana Inn and Suites, and we have the swim pool. My girls love swimming. We just arrived yesterday and it's been a lot of fun. One of the ways I got a deal here at the Tropicana Inn and Suites is I researched the hotels around the area. I went to hotels.com. I also went online, Tropicana Inn and Suites. I researched other hotels, and like I said, I wanted something that was close by, that we could come back to our hotel pretty easily. I also went on getawaytoday.com and looked at their prices. So if Getaway Today has a hotel with their group of hotels that they have contracts with, and you find a better deal online somewhere else, they will price match that deal. So on Tropicana Inn's website, it was actually a little bit less expensive than what Getaway Today had, and so I called up Getaway Today and they did price match that. So I was able to save a little bit of money there. You can save more money if you decide to have a hotel that's farther out, where you need to take a bus or a shuttle, but you do need to keep in mind that you have to pay for bus or Disneyland parking or even parking at the hotels. So you have to keep those costs in mind when you're determining where to stay at Disneyland. So we came to Disneyland at the end of September, the last week of September, and it is Halloween at Disneyland. Disneyland has all of their Halloween decor up right now, and I love it. It looks so good. One of the reasons that we came during the last week of September is because of the crowds. We knew that it wouldn't be as crowded as maybe it would be closer to Halloween, and also we wanted to avoid UEA weekend. So this has been a great week. Yesterday the lines were only like 5 or 10 minutes, and for those lines that were a little bit longer, we just got fast passes for them and we were able to get through the lines quickly. So it's been a lot of fun. So through the day I'll share tips on what we did during the day at Disneyland and how we saved time and money. We are in Disneyland on Main Street. Got a big huge pumpkin. I love all the Halloween decorations on Main Street. And the castle up front. We're here at Disney's Mickey Parade. This is so neat. outside right now, my husband and little girl, to get done with the Mad Hatter ride. One of the tips I wanted to give you today is about Mickey Mouse's Halloween, not so scary Halloween party. So we purchased our tickets back in March, and I didn't realize that at 6 o'clock on certain nights, the entire Disneyland park closes down. And so after that, you need to purchase tickets for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. And so my suggestion to you is if you do come during Halloween time and want to do Mickey's Halloween Party, that you purchase those tickets rather than the all-day Disney tickets, because you can get into the park by 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. at night, and then you can stay until the park closes, which is around 11 p.m. or midnight. So, and at that time you'll be able to do some trick-or-treating and get on all the rides, and a lot of the rides are walk on. You'll be able to easily walk on to the rides. So that's one of the tips that I suggest doing. So. Just caught Peter Pan and Captain Hook. During Halloween it's fun because you get to see more of the villains. Hi, so we are at Disney California Adventure Day, and we're just waiting for the Pixar Play Parade to come through. It'll be here in about half an hour. So we noticed that if we get our seats about a half an hour before, we get a good seating in the shade where it's not too hot. And also today we've gotten a lot of fast passes today. So behind me is the Cars Fast Pass distribution, and it's so worth it to get a fast pass if you can. So today for Cars we went to the line first thing, and there was a 30-minute wait, and so right away I went to a fast pass distribution, and it took me a few minutes to get through because it's such a popular ride, but we were able to get on the ride within 5 minutes when they told us what our time was to go on the ride, so that was worth it. Also, the other thing that we do is we get the rider switch pass. So while I watch the younger kids that can't go on the rides, my husband asks for a rider switch pass, and they'll give him a lanyard or a piece of paper, and then I'll be able to walk on the ride with my daughter again so she can ride the ride a second time. So that's been a lifesaver. So we haven't had to wait in lines very long by doing the fast pass and the rider switch pass. So I recommend that when you come through Disneyland or Disney California Adventure to make sure to get those things. Okay, we are here, like I mentioned, waiting for the parade, and here's my cute kids. Another tip, bring lots of snacks into the park. So while we're waiting in line or for the parade, they can eat snacks. So I have a lot of snacks. The stroller has been so helpful to have. So here I've got my snack bag, just lots of snacks inside. I've also have glow-in-the-dark items that I picked up at the dollar store for tonight's Color of the World light show parade. So these are cute. I got them at Target and they light up. The other thing we have down here is a backpack and to carry all of our belongings on to the rides, and also we have a cooler. You're not allowed to bring in hard sided coolers, but we've got this soft cooler that we were able to bring lots of water and sandwiches, and I recommend lots of water because it gets so hot during the day. So these are some of the things that we brought, and it's been so helpful to have. This is the Disney Pixar Play Parade. So much fun. They're spraying more water. You guys like the parade? Did you get really wet? Not too wet, but it was fun, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, say bye.
Bye.
me an adventure.
Walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down the
It's beautiful.
street.
If you come to this, you want to make sure to get your fast passes early in the day.
Where they stay all day in the sun, wonderfully. Wish I could be part of that world.
We are here at Huntington Beach, California, and the kids are just having so much fun. A few people told me that this beach would be a good one to go to, so that's where we came. We're in the shade here, we're making a little sandcastle. Hi, we are back from our trip from Disneyland and it was so much fun. My family loved it and hopefully in a few years we can go again. So during this video I shared a few tips with you while we were at Disneyland. And I want to share a few more with you because I didn't take as much video as I wanted to or share as many tips on video as I wanted to. So I mentioned with the hotels that we stayed at the Tropicana Inn and Suites and I researched a lot of hotels. I wanted to let you know that with Getaway Today, if you want to do a vacation package, you can get an extra $10 off a 2-night or longer stay, Southern California stay, when you use the promo code SCBC. And I'll leave that in the link below so you can see that. So for our trip to Disneyland, we ended up spending about $2,500, which is less than we had anticipated. We originally budgeted about $3,000, so we did pretty good. Originally, we also wanted to fly to California. However, the flight would have cost us about $1,200, and when we drove there, the gas and the hotel stay only cost us about $300, so it saved us so much more money to drive there rather than fly there. Let's talk a minute about tickets. So we purchased our tickets through getawaytoday.com because they were less expensive than actually going on Disneyland's site and purchasing them. My sister-in-law, she's used A-Res Travel and she's gotten good discounts on Disneyland tickets there. Another way is Costco. I hear Costco has good deals on Disneyland tickets. And just make sure that when you purchase Disneyland tickets that you purchase them through a reputable source. My friend told me about the way she purchased Disneyland tickets is she purchased the $150 gift card, Disney gift card pack from Sam's Club, and she got less than the $150, probably about $142. And then she purchased as many gift cards as she needed, and then she went on Disneyland's site and she purchased her Disneyland tickets that way, so it saved her about $80. So that's an option if you want to look into getting the Disney gift cards and then try to purchase your Disneyland tickets that way. Another tip that saved us money on tickets was we purchased the 1 park per day tickets rather than the park hopper. By doing so, we saved a lot of money, and we had so much to do in each park that I didn't feel like we needed to run from one park to the other park. So before you head to Disneyland, go to Target or Walmart or another store and pick up souvenirs for your kids. This will save you money so that when you go to Disneyland, you won't be purchasing souvenirs inside Disneyland, which is so much more expensive. Another tip is if you are in California, then just leave the Disneyland park and go purchase some souvenirs outside some of the stores, surrounding stores around there. Again, they've got a Target out there. We dropped by and were able to grab a couple items for our girls, and it turned out to be less expensive for us rather than purchasing souvenirs in the park. Another suggestion is to make sure to watch the weather and purchase rain ponchos before you leave. I went to the dollar store and I purchased rain ponchos for our family for $1 each, and we didn't end up needing to use them, but I'm glad we had them just in case. and it was a lot less expensive getting the dollar rain ponchos rather than purchasing the rain ponchos when we got to Disneyland, and it would have been a lot more expensive. Plus, you can use the rain ponchos for the grizzly bear run so you don't get sopping wet. Another tip I want to give you is to have a plan each day of what you want to do in Disneyland, what rides you want to ride, what shows you want to see, and that will help you so you're not waiting in a lot of lines and spending time waiting in lines. So for instance, when we went to Disneyland, we knew to go to ride the Dumbo ride first and also the Peter Pan ride, because later in the day those rides get long, the lines of the rides get longer and longer. So we rode those first. And we also made sure to pick up fast passes throughout the day, so that way we weren't waiting in long lines. For California Adventure, go to the Toy Story Mania ride first, because again, that line starts to get longer through the day. And then be sure to pick up your fast passes for the show Frozen right when you get there, and also for the Color of World light and water show. Another tip that I have for you that is really helpful is to download the Disney app. This was great because after I picked up a fast pass for our family, and we were waiting until we were able to go back to ride that particular ride, I'd look on the Disney app to see which lines were the shortest. And so then we'd be able to go to those rides and get through the line within 5 to 10 minutes. And then when it was our turn to go use our fast pass, then we were able to go do that and be in the line only, again, 5 to 10 minutes. So download the Disney app. Also, it shows the location of where characters are going to be, as well as the nearby restrooms. Another tip that will save you money is to bring your own food. So for us, in the mornings, we would eat breakfast in our hotel room. I brought cereal, oatmeal, fruit, things the kids could eat in the hotel room that was fairly simple to put together. And then we would put together lunches like peanut butter sandwiches or turkey sandwiches, and I put it in our soft-sided cooler with a cold pack. And that would last us through the day, and we'd be able to eat lunch in Disneyland. Also, we brought a lot of snacks into Disneyland, so that way we could eat the snacks during while we were waiting in line for rides, or while we were waiting for shows to start. Also, be sure to bring lots of water. It was so hot at Disneyland. I'm so glad that we had bottles and bottles of water. One of my friends said that a way she saved money on dinner is she brought her crock pot and her griddle to the hotel room. So during dinners or even breakfast, they would make pancakes, grilled cheese sandwiches, quesadillas. With her crock pot, she would make all the items. She'd make the food beforehand and freeze it and bring it with her, and then she'd throw it in the crock pot. So when they got back to the hotel room from Disneyland, dinner was ready. I wish I had enough room in my car to have taken those things. We barely got our trunk shut, but that's such a smart idea. So save money on food. Try using that tip. And my last suggestion is to bring a stroller if you have young kids. We almost didn't get our stroller into the back of our vehicle because we had so much stuff we were taking. Our trunk wouldn't close at first. We had to maneuver some items around. Eventually we got it closed, which was good. But I was so glad that we had our double stroller, because our 7-year-old and our 4-year-old and our 2-year-old, by the end of the second day and all the third day, they were so tired, they just wanted to ride in the stroller most of the time. So I'm glad that we had that so we could rotate through the children being able to ride the stroller. Those are the tips I have on how to go to Disneyland on a budget. If you have any money saving or time saving tips at Disneyland, please comment below and share them with all of us. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe and give this a thumbs up. And if you want more videos like this, just let me know. Bye.